Another classic, Rusty Jux. Archetype on the track. Bleh. What up? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it.
What's going on, guys? It is ya boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another pay-per-view prediction video. Now, I am only going to be watching one of the pay-per-views this weekend. It is going to be Payback. So, I know All In's going to be going on this weekend. I'm not going to be able to watch it. Unfortunately, I'm just not going to pay $55 or $59, whatever it is. When with Peacock, it's $4.99 with ads. So, just my opinion. If you enjoy AEW and you buy every pay-per-view, more power to you. I do like the product and am a fan. I'm extremely cheap when it comes to that. I may order one every couple of years, but hey, do you, boo-boo. Guys, this video is brought to you by Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, their product is absolutely amazing. I had one of their hydration formulas earlier, and after a long day of working out in the sun, especially when it's 95, 96 degree weather in Baltimore City, their formula is just absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you checking it out. They also have a great energy drink line I definitely recommend you checking out. I'll leave the link down in the video description below, and be sure to save yourself a little bit of a discount on your order. Now, guys, before we get to my pay-per-view predictions video, I do want to discuss one minor thing, and it is the recent passings of Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. Unfortunately, it has been a very, very sad time, and I had a video in the can for Bray Wyatt's death with Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk's death, but unfortunately, just because of how intoxicated I got, it was not up to what I wanted it to be, and just was not super thrilled about it. So, unfortunately, in this past week, we have lost Bray Wyatt at the age of 36, which is really sad because that is just around. Me and Bray Wyatt are the same age. Me and Wyndham Rotunda are the same age. That's really, really sad. And everything I've ever heard about the man Wyndham Rotunda, coming from his colleagues in WWE, nobody could say a bad word about the guy. So it is just extremely sad to hear a guy that my age pass away and was universally loved and respected by all his peers. Now, Terry Funk, on the other hand, obviously he was a little bit before my time. I did get to see his Chainsaw Charlie and his 2000s WCW run, which I think is highly underrated, by the way. That match with Chris Candido, where he got mule kicked by the horse in the stable, and he says, "I'm gonna kick your ass, horse." And that's very soft-spoken Terry Funk voice. Absolutely just guy was great. He reinvented himself after his 80s run in the NWA. Did a huge solid for Paul Heyman to kind of help get ECW off the ground. Was one of their first major world champions and brought legitimacy to that company. So, guys, here's one to you. May both y'all rest in peace. But now let's get to the actual thing we are here for. I just wanted to give those two guys that I have immense respect and love for in this business, just the proper send-off on this channel that they deserve. Let's just be honest. So, looking at the Backlash pay-per-view for, it is Saturday night, and I will be watching it live. So this will be dropping Friday afternoon before Friday Night SmackDown airs. So there's may or may not be the chance of more matches. But we've got, and I'm just reading this off of Wikipedia, so Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus in a steel cage match. I think Becky Lynch is going to go over on Trish Stratus. Obviously, it's going to be a very good match. I feel like Trish may have lost a step or two, but obviously has been doing I think they've had a great feud so far. I thought it was the right move to not have them wrestle at SummerSlam because you had such a stacked card. I felt like that was going to fall a little bit down the way, but I think Becky Lynch is going to go over in it's going to be a very solid match. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the opener, but I think it's going to be a very super, super solid match. Next up, it is listed on here, Seth freaking Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't feel like they're going to take that title off of Seth Rollins just yet. I feel like Damian Priest is going to be the one to kind of cash in, but it's not going to be at this point. But I do feel like Damian Priest will cash in at some point. But I don't think Shinsuke is going to go over on that. They're going to have a great match. Shinsuke and Seth are both guys that can have great matches with just about anyone on the card. So why not put them together in a little bit of a feud? Why the heck not? They can have a killer feud, but Seth Rollins has got to come out on top on this one, at least in this matchup. Up next, for the Women's World Title, Rhea Ripley defending against Raquel Rodriguez. I think they're going to strap the rocket to Rhea Ripley's back, and she's obviously going to go over. I think it's going to be a fine match. I think this might be the weak... Well, no. I don't think this is going to be the weakest match on the card. I think it's going to be a fine match, but I think Rhea Ripley has to go over to legitimize that new Women's World Title. The next match listed on Wikipedia, and obviously using Wikipedia, Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory for the WWE United States Champion. I think Austin Theory is going to regain the title here. Rey Mysterio is going to drop it, but it is going to be by dubious circumstances. Santos Escobar and the rest of the LWO is going to turn on Rey Mysterio and cause Rey Mysterio to lose the title. I think this is going to probably be, and no disrespect to either guy on the show or either guy in the match, but I think that's the weakest match on the card by far. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. I like Austin Theory, and Rey Mysterio was one of my favorite superstars when I was younger, but now Rey Mysterio is almost 50 years old. Austin Theory he's in his mid-20s, so he's the guy that you should be really strapping the rocket ship to build your future around. Obviously, you got to build him up in the mid-card at some point, but I feel like Austin Theory getting a big victory over a legend, Rey Mysterio, could potentially really help that. Next up, LA Knight versus The Miz. I don't think this is going to be very much of a quote-unquote wrestling match. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fine. It's not going to be... You're not going to see tackle drop downs, suplexes, everything like that. The reason why we are getting this because they are both phenomenal on the mic. And I've enjoyed every promo with these two so far. My pick to win, obviously, it's got to be LA Knight. I don't want to say they've done everything to bury him because I hate that term so much. But I think the way they're going with LA Knight is a very slow build-up and get him to the top. And I think they did it right with that SummerSlam Battle Royal, a Slim Jim Battle Royal. And then getting that big victory over Finn Balor on the Bray Wyatt Tribute Show. I think LA Knight's going to continue that hot streak and, come out on top on Miz. And the last match listed is going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a Steel City street fight for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. Now, let me tell you guys, again, this is just my opinion, and you can take it for what it is worth. I think they're teasing the Judgment Day breakup right now. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the Judgment Day comes out on top, wins the tag team titles here. Now, granted, I said I've really enjoyed Kevin and Sammy's run. Now, I know Sammy's got the elbow thing going on, the elbow bursitis going on, and Kevin Owens has been hurt. Why not switch the tag team titles to the Judgment Day? And then you can have, you know, when you're ready for Finn or Damian Priest to cash in the Money in the Bank, you have that moment where they lose the tag team titles and Damian Priest turns on Finn Balor. Right now is not the time to do it because they just broke up the bloodline. You don't have any other real factions, so let's just keep this one thing that has been going hot and strong for a year going for the time being. I see Judgment Day winning the tag team titles here. Guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think, your prediction, who you think are going to win the matches below. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button. Comment down below. Subscribe to this channel for more. And until next time, guys, peace out, my friends.
Ice hockey, no goalie couldn't block me. Burning up the tracks, I'm too fast to clock me. Knocking down pins and strike after strike. About to set a new record, I could do this all night. I swam with the sharks and wrestled with the gators. Demolished imitators and abolished all the haters. So far ahead of you, flying at the speed of light. Got a clear view, you ain't even in my rear view. What?